Hello, welcome to the show. Today, I'm going to continue a little bit about belief systems. So, my life, I have some blocks about feeling worthy of, success and abundance and these kinds of things in my life. So, just wanted to stress the importance of, being mindful of what you believe this reality is, and being aware of what you really think you're worthy of and what you believe about life, because whatever you believe about life, it's going to reveal that. It's going to give that right back to you. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you think this world's a terrible place and you think that you're not worthy of finding a beautiful partner or finding a beautiful job, starting your own business and being successful with it. You think that you're not good enough for friends. You think you're not good enough for anything, honestly. It's a whole system. You have to look at your beliefs and say, why is it that I believe that? What happened in my life to give me that belief system? A belief system is not something you're born with. A belief system is something that you adopted based off of your experiences. So what is it that you believe about yourself? Do you have blocks to abundance? But, well, when I say abundance, I mean financial abundance, we'll say. But you have a lot of good friends, Well, abundance can be many things. Some guy going by in a scooter. It's pretty cool. I like this little small town life. People are pretty friendly here. So, well, why is it that you adopted the belief system that you're not worthy of making money? Or maybe, honestly, you don't care, and that's fine too. Money's it just helps you express yourself in different ways in life. Gives you more freedom to do certain things. Some people like it, some people don't. Now that depends on what your goals are in life. What is it that you want out of life here? So you need to be specific with that too, and then look at see how your belief systems are either serving or sabotaging your dreams and your goals. And in order to change your belief systems, you have to reprogram your mind. You have to reprogram the way your mind thinks. And that entails being conscious of how you feel. I would say every moment, but that's hard to do, especially at first. It takes time to build an every moment style of being, to be conscious of what's going on every moment, because a lot of us are living from the habitual mind. We get up in the morning, we do this, we go to the job, we get home, we do the same shit every single day, and we're not doing it consciously. We're kind of in an autopilot mode. We don't have any intention of changing our lives to do something better, to make ourselves happy, because happiness is, I mean, yeah, it's partially due to the outside world. I'm not going to say that. But it's an inside game, you know? If you're constantly seeking happiness, thinking like, well, I need this in order to be happy, I need that in order to be happy. Well, happiness starts right here and now. I've been doing a gratitude journal, actually, and Muji, he's one of the YouTube gurus you can find. He talks a lot about doing gratitude meditations, and basically all you do is you sit for a few minutes and just say thank you over and over and over again. And then if you have nothing that you can really think to be thankful for, just keep saying it. Just keep going with it until something comes. And eventually things will start coming to you. Things are good in your life, you know? I can walk, you know? Talk to me 5 years ago, I couldn't. I fucked up my legs. So, well, 6, whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, it's life's a beautiful thing, and you could always you'll find things to be grateful for. Like some people can't breathe. They can't breathe without those oxygen tanks and shit. Some people are addicted to some pretty bad things like heroin and things like that. You know, you're not, or maybe you are, and you're working through it, whatever. But you know, there are things to be thankful for, and when you start looking for those, you're gonna start being happier. That's just the way it is. And the happier you are on the inside, the better situations you're going to start getting put into in life. At least that's just what I've observed. You know, observe for yourself. That's what it's all about. It's not believing what the motherfucker on the camera says. It's about experiencing it for yourself. So there are many ways to reprogram your mind. Meditation is a huge one. You know, don't just sit there and just zone out when you meditate. You know, really set an intention to let something go, or to go towards something, and pray. You know, pray to your higher self, pray to God, pray to Jesus, pray to Buddha, Allah, whoever, doesn't matter. Whatever you see divinity in, whatever your heart is drawn to, pray to that. And ask it for strength to overcome your blockages, to remove the obstacles to your abundance, to remove any feelings of unworthiness, to remove any guilt, any shame, any doubt. You know, fear. Fear's a huge block of abundance. And if you trace fear back, Dr. David R. Hawkins has a way. So basically what you do is you do the and what. You know, so you have a fear of losing your job, and then what? And then you can't pay your bills, and then what? Well, then you can't buy you can't buy food. You lose your house, and then what? Well, eventually you die. So all of that goes to all of fear goes to the fear of death ultimately. If you use the and what then technique, it's pretty interesting. It's a technique I've just learned about recently, but you know, I've known for a while, just based off of my own understanding, that all fear goes back to the fear of death. So yeah, just go inside yourself and figure out what you're doing, and then, you know, pray. You know, do yoga with an intention to overcome that, and feel like what's going on inside of you. When you meditate, feel what's going on inside you and let it go. You know, let go of those belief systems that don't serve you. You can let it go by, you know, putting a lot of intention on a new belief system. In the Yoga Sutras of Sage Patanjali, he talks about thinking the opposite. So if you're having some shitty thoughts about something, think the opposite of it. Think the opposite. Think it with intention. Think it with power, and then that's gonna shrink the size of the other one. And eventually, you're gonna start noticing changes in your life. You're gonna start noticing that your mind is becoming more peaceful. You're able to let go. You're able to let go of life much easier, and eventually, you'll get to a point where you're able to let go of things before they even come up. And then you're living in such a place of bliss, a place of being. I'm sure you've experienced something like it before. I know I have. But yeah, it's so important to change your belief systems to ones that serve you, not ones that stifle you, not ones that harm you. So I've given a couple ways. Another really powerful way to change your mind is to do hypnosis. You can do hypnotherapy. You know, they have free ones on YouTube. There are many good hypnotherapists in the world that can give you a more personal approach to it that will be able to work better with problems and things like that have experience with it. And that could be something a little more beneficial for you. It is like hot out sitting in the sun here, so I'm gonna get some sun. All right. No, it's like high 40s, low 50s, but in the sun here it is hot. I like it. So yeah, if you meet someone that's a little more experienced than you, that can help you to see into your belief systems. Don't blindly follow anybody though. If you don't understand where they're coming from and why they're saying what they're saying, you know, ask them questions, and then, you know, figure it out for yourself. That's the most important thing. Don't just blindly follow anybody. You know, figure these things out for yourself. Like, if they tell you that you hold on to a lot of guilt or something like that, and you don't see how you hold on to guilt, ask them to clarify, ask them to explain, and then do some research on it for yourself and see how you could possibly be holding on to guilt or shame. And then you say, you know what, I am holding on to some guilt. So yeah, figure it out for yourself. And then when you're able to see that, that's actually a big part of the battle right there. Being able to shed an awareness on a faulty belief system that doesn't serve you. And then next step is you start working on it. You know, hypnosis, yoga, meditation, prayer, it all does the same damn thing. All of them. You know, I am affirmations. That's a form of meditation too. But all you're doing is you're reprogramming, you're reprogramming your mind. And you'll notice within a week that you start feeling better. You know, I guarantee within a week you'll notice a difference. If you really put intention into it, you know, the best times to do it are in the morning and at night, or after meals and things like that. You know, on a lunch break at work, just take a few minutes to do it. So this is a good fucking video, man. I hope you guys see it and I hope you enjoy it, because it's some quality shit I'm talking about here. So yeah, I just wanted to share some love today, y'all. And is there anything else I'd like to add today? Da, 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 da. as I explain a little bit about reprogramming your subconscious mind. So basically, your brain has different brainwave states. You have the beta waves, which are the ones that we're in when we're talking to people, and in the day-to-day grind. You have the alpha wave brainwave states, which are slower and are more of the meditative brainwave states. You have the theta, which are deep meditation, and they give you like hallucinogenic experiences and things like that through them. In these lower brainwave states, the alpha and the theta, you have a deeper access to reprogram your subconscious mind, because your thinking mind isn't as much. And then the deepest level, you go into delta, which delta brainwave states are I don't think I've been there, or obviously I've been. You go there when you go into deep sleep, but consciously, what they say is it's like the experiences of oneness, enlightenment, things like that. And I don't really know if I've experienced that. I mean, I've had some mystical experiences, as I'm sure a lot of you have. But what do I really know? No. I mean, I know that I can go into theta. I know I can go into alpha. Those kinds of brainwave states are easily accessible through these techniques, and the more you do them, the better you get at them. So, yeah, that's how you go into your subconscious mind. You go into your subconscious mind through the brainwave states, and they also have the gamma, which is, they say it's like an experience of ecstasy from an internal experience. I think. I don't know. I think that's what I read, but what the fuck do I know about it? I haven't. I'm not a scientist in a chair observing these things, So, all right, guys, that's it. That's all I have to say. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Done.